Imagine this. You wake up on a Monday morning, check your phone, and there's an email from your company. Subject line, important update about your position. You already know what it says before you even open it, and in that single moment, your stomach drops. Not because of the job, but because you immediately start calculating. Rent is due in 11 days, the car payment comes out on the 15th, you've got maybe $400 in your checking account. $400 standing between you and complete financial chaos. Now, here's the part that might surprise you. You're not alone, not even close. According to recent data, nearly 67% of Americans could not cover an unexpected $1,000 expense without borrowing money or going into debt. That's not 67% of poor people, that's 67% of Americans, including people with good jobs, decent salaries, and full-time careers. So the question isn't whether this could happen to you. The real question is, why is this happening to so many people who are genuinely trying? And more importantly, what can you actually do about it? Here's the story most people believe about money. You get a good job, you earn a good salary, and eventually life gets easier. Financial stress fades away. You build a cushion. You feel secure. That's the deal, right? Work hard, earn more, stress less. But here's what actually happens to most people. They get the raise, they get the promotion, their income goes up, and somehow, mysteriously, their bank account stays exactly the same. Sometimes it gets worse, because every time income goes up, lifestyle goes up with it. Bigger apartment, newer car, better vacations, more subscriptions, more dining out, more everything. Economists call this lifestyle inflation, but honestly, it's simpler than that. It's just how human beings are wired. We adjust to whatever we have, and then we want a little more. Think of your finances like a bathtub. Money flows in through the tap, that's your income. Money drains out through the bottom, that's your expenses. Most people, when they earn more, don't slow the drain. They open the tap wider and the drain gets bigger at exactly the same time. So the water level, your savings, never actually rises. And here's where it gets dangerous, because life doesn't care about your budget. Your car breaks down, a medical bill shows up, you lose your job. And when that unexpected wave hits, people with no financial cushion don't just get wet, they drown. The real trap is that most Americans are living in what financial experts call a zero-buffer lifestyle. Every dollar coming in has somewhere to go before it even arrives. The rent, the subscriptions, the car payment, the credit card minimum, the groceries. There's a system in place. It just isn't a system that's working for you. It's working for everyone else who is collecting your money every single month. And the most painful part, most people don't even realize this is happening. Because as long as the paychecks keep coming, everything feels fine. The system holds. Life looks normal from the outside. But underneath, there's no foundation, just a continuous cycle that only works if nothing ever goes wrong. Here's the psychological truth that changes everything. Security doesn't come from how much you earn. It comes from the gap between what you earn and what you spend. That gap is everything. A person earning $40,000 a year with a $2,000 monthly buffer is in a fundamentally stronger financial position than someone earning $120,000 a year with zero left over at the end of the month. One unexpected expense and both people are reaching for a credit card, but only one of them feels it coming. This is why so many high earners are secretly one paycheck away from crisis. Income went up, but the gap never got protected. Every raise got absorbed, every bonus got spent, and the margin that was supposed to create freedom quietly disappeared into a lifestyle that now requires that exact income just to survive. The rich don't just earn more, they protect the gap. They treat the difference between income and expenses as something sacred, something that doesn't get touched, something that quietly builds in the background while everything else stays stable. So what do you actually do differently starting today? It comes down to 3 simple shifts. First, pay yourself before you pay everything else. Before rent, before subscriptions, before anything. A fixed percentage of your income moves to savings automatically. Not whatever's left over at the end of the month, because there will never be anything left over at the end of the month. You move it first and you live on the rest. Even if it starts at 5%, the habit matters more than the amount right now. Second, audit every automatic payment leaving your account every month. Most people are paying for 3 to 5 things they have completely forgotten about. Subscriptions, memberships, free trials that quietly became paid plans. That money is leaving silently every single month, and nobody is stopping it. Find it. Cut what you don't need. Redirect it toward your buffer. Third, build a starter emergency fund of $1,000 before you do anything else. Not investing, not extra debt payments. $1,000 sitting in a separate account that you do not touch. Because that $1,000 is what stands between a bad week and a financial disaster that takes months to recover from. Here's the thought that should stay with you after this video. The paycheck-to-paycheck trap isn't really an income problem. It's a gap problem. And the gap can be created at almost any income level if you choose to protect it. The moment you stop spending everything you earn is the moment your financial life actually begins. And that moment can start today with whatever you have right now. Because the gap doesn't need to be big to change everything. It just needs to exist.